Hi and welcome back to Let's Crochet. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas and all the best for the new year. So today I'm going to make a blanket stitch sample to show you. I've only just recently come across this stitch and I actually think it's quite nice. You can make a blanket, scarf. You probably could use this stitch for anything really. It's quite easy as well. It's a single crochet and 2 double crochet. And you have to make multiples of 3. So I'll get my yarn and my crochet hook, which one I'll be using 4.5 today because this is chunky wool. I'm using this chunky wool just so I can show you the stitch a lot better. As you can see, it's quite nice. So I'll get my hook and my yarn and I'll start with the foundation chain. So I've got my hook and my yarn and I'm going to make a foundation chain of 25 stitches because it has to be multiples of 3. That's 24 plus 1. So I'm just going to make a slip knot like I've shown you before in my previous videos. Get your yarn in your finger and your first finger in your thumb and then spread it out with your 2 other fingers and then just cross it over and pull that through and there's your slip knot. As easy as that. So I'm just going to put 25 stitches onto this foundation chain. 4, 5, 6, 21, 22, 23, 24 plus 1 to turn. So that's 25 stitches on this foundation chain. I'll just move my scissors. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the 4th chain. So you don't count the 1 on your hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to put a single crochet into that 4th chain. And in the same stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. Put your yarn over your hook. Put your hook through the chain. Pull your yarn through. You've got 3 stitches on your hook. Pull it through the first 2 and then pull it through the next 2. Yarn over the hook. Put your hook into the chain, grab the yarn, 3 stitches on your hook, pull the hook through, first 2 stitches and then the next 2. Then we're going to miss 2 chain, that's 1, 2, and into the 3rd chain we're going to put single crochet and then 2 double crochet into the same space. That's 1, 2. So that's nice and easy. So you miss your 2 chain, 1, 2, and into the 3rd chain, single crochet, and then 2 double crochet to the same chain space. That's 1, 2. So this is the stitch what we're going to be using all the way to the end of this foundation chain. So you miss 2 chain, 1, 2, and into the 3rd chain space, single crochet, and then 2 double crochet. 1, 2. When you get to the end of this foundation chain, stop when you come to your last 3rd chain on the foundation chain. So I've got the last 3 chains onto this foundation chain. You miss 2 chain, 1, 2, and you put a single crochet into the last chain space. And that's the first row of your blanket stitch. So what we do now is we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turners work. And into this space here, where you can see this chain space, we're going to put a double crochet. And then you miss 2 chain, 1, 2, and into this chain space here, you're going to put a single crochet and then another 2 double crochets. That's 1, 2. Miss 2 chain, 1, 2, and into the 3rd chain space, single crochet, and then 3 double crochets. 2 double crochets. Getting a bit ahead of myself. And if you can't see where you need to put your hook, just count two chain on the top, 1, 2, and then you put a single crochet, and then a double crochet, and then another double crochet. So it's single crochet and 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, single crochet into here, oops, and then 2 double crochet. I'll come back to you when I get to the end of this second row. Right, I'm nearly at the end of this second row, and I shall show you what we do next. So when you come to this end of this second row, you count 2 chain, 1, 2, and into that chain space where you've done your chain 3, just put 1 single crochet and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn your work. So that's what it should be looking like up to press. So I shall show you one more row, because it's 1 row repeat. So you're going to put a double crochet into this space here, and then count 2 chain, 1, 2, and into this third space, third chain, single crochet, oops, when it wants to go in, single crochet and 2 double crochet. So it's 3 stitches into 1 chain space. Miss 2 chain, 1, 2, and into the third chain space, single crochet, double crochet, and then another double crochet. Miss 2 chains, 1, 2, and into the third chain, single crochet and 2 double crochet. I'll come back to you when I get to the end of, oops, I'll do that one again. Just pull that out. Single crochet and then 2 double crochets. I'll come back to you when we get to the end of this row, and I shall show you what we do next. Right, I'm nearly at the end of this row, so it's single crochet into that chain space and then 2 double crochets into the same chain. And then in this space here where you chain 3 at the end, single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's how easy the blanket stitch is. So I hope you enjoy making it. Like I said, you can make a blanket, you could make a scarf. I think it's quite nice. This is my sample here, what I made. So if you like these videos, please subscribe, and I'll put another one up in a couple of days. Thanks for watching. Bye.